Well, hey folks, AC7 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Ride 2. Yes, indeed, gonna do some motorcycle riding, racing, whatever you'd like to call it. Now, be warned, I'm not terribly good. After all, I'm, 60 years old, and it's been, I guess, about 8 years since I've ridden a motorcycle. Now, on the other hand, I've ridden motorcycles since I was 13, and up until 8 years ago, rode them constantly. So I've had a few years in the saddle. Now, I picked this up on Steam for, I believe, about 11 bucks. There's 6 free DLCs that contain a couple of bikes each. And then there's, well, the usual huge number of others. I'm pretty impressed so far. Pretty impressed. There's a ton of bikes. There's a massive amount of tracks. Like, just massive amount of tracks. As you can see. And there are variations on some of these as well. So, keep that. Ooh, Imola. Ooh. A lot of Italian. There's Donington in Great Britain. Kind of disappointed, though, because I don't see what is perhaps one of my favorites, the Laguna Seca. But hey, he's not a big loss, I tell you. Let's go to Monza. This is just going to be a quick little race. God, it takes me 3 races just to get used to racing. So this is the bike I picked. When you first start, they give you a choice of 3 different bikes. Basically, one like this, what they kind of call, I believe now they call Naked. A full-out little super sport, or a basically motocross style bike. So I chose to go with this because the last motorcycle I owned, I did in fact do a very similar thing. Stripped a ton of extra, not needed, shall we say, parts from it. And I'm just going to turn my own volume down a little bit here. And then blew the motor up to much bigger than usual, racing clutch, racing exhaust, just kind of this sort of thing. Went from the normal bars, put cafe racing bars on it. In fact, they were titanium mountain bike bars. And all of that. So yeah, I'm quite used to this. Built it myself in my garage in a cool. Although this is, in all honesty, a production vehicle. So here we go. Much tougher than 4-wheel equivalents, guys, let me tell you. Alright. Time to back off. Oh, come on, dude. I find the AI quite difficult to deal with as well. And they will not, unlike, again, most car racing games you'll play, these guys will not give you space. You gotta fight your way in. Man, that's a long sweeper, eh? Now, I had made a couple of improvements to my bike since I bought it, was given it. Yeah, I didn't do that very well. Oh, and cutting on the track, like going a bit over the curb or something, you do very much take the chance of finding yourself laid waste to. I don't think so, dude. I admire your courage, but yeah, it's, like I said, right now it's on sale on Steam. If you like racing games, oh, well worth it. Now here's my problem, my top end isn't that great. So I'm going to defend. Otherwise, yeah, he would have gone whistling right past me there, because he's got about a, I think probably close to a 10 km/h higher top end than I do. Ah, that's not good. What? Yeah, see what I mean? And I was pushing forward to try and stop it, but that'll be the end of any chance we have of a podium. Because there's no being super forgiving in this one, I'll tell you. I've got the AI set on easy, which is basically normal, because there's also a very easy. More speed coming out of that corner if I can hold it. I might just take a position back, because I think this is the run to the finish line. Yeah. Darn. 6th place. That ain't gonna earn us a whole lot of peanuts, let me tell you. Yes, indeed. $448. The big money actually comes in the real races. Oh, there you go, eh? So 6th spot. And of course there's a garage. You can tune your bike, you know, upgrade the engine, the tires, clutch, chain, all kinds of stuff. Here we'll have a little look, shall we? So we can go to a garage, we can purchase a new bike, or we can work on this one. And go to customize, and there you go. You can swap engines, you can, like I say, tranny bits, chains, sprockets, stuff like that, suspensions and brakes. You can do painting, and you can swap out tires. And you get kind of like you would see in most of the others. As you do any particular upgrades, like, let's say I was going to go to the next stickiest tire. Now that performance point, so you see I'm sitting at 222 pp. You'll find a similar kind of marker, if you will, in a lot of racing games, and it allows them to put you into classes against other bikes of similar performance. Right, I'm not going to end up going up against something that's got 6 times the power of my bike, because it would be out of my class. So, but I mean, things like this, $1,500 would increase that. As you can see, it's going to take my handling up. It also raises my points. And then, of course, I could go really nuts at 2,000 credits, really bring the handling up, and run racing slicks. Right. But it's basically, you get this all the way through for each of the options. Now, I've gone from straight road, I believe actually a sport tire, to an actual race tire. Right, but again, this is the lowest end of it. There's big jump, right? In fact, let's just... And you will, as well, you see, you do get the actual visible change, eh? Which I think is really cool. So, but at any rate, I'm reasonably happy with pretty much everything, but I wouldn't mind a little bit more boot out of her. I know that, yeah, it's expensive, isn't it? $4,500. Wow. Bring my acceleration up and my top speed up, that's for sure. This we've already got these installed. I don't think there's any new choices here yet. No. Okay. Oh, do I not have this installed? Oh, I thought I already did. Ooh. This is going to take us up to 47 horse. Alright, well that was definitely worth it. Geez, I thought I'd already done that. Okay. So that's your garage. Now there's also this. Here's our bikes. Right. A little Aprilia 125. Ooh, I could actually afford that. It's a nice little bike. A 250. I mean, there's just a huge, huge list. Now, again, some of these, yeah, you require a download for them that I don't currently have. But I did get a dozen free bikes through downloads. So there we go. I mean, there's all Aprilias. Then you get my motos. That's considerably upscale from mine so far as the PowerPoints or whatever they're called. Yeah, all of these are. Wow. There are BMWs. That's pretty nice, eh? Very rugged looking. Yeah, I like all of these actually. Ooh, that is nice too. And again, they go all the way up into the sport bikes. Okay, Ducatis. Indeed. Ooh, there's an old one, eh? Iconic Scrambler. Kakiva. Ooh, nice. I will like that. I'm currently running a Ducati, of course. There's the Monster. I do like those. Man. And all the way up through their super bikes. Like I said, the list is just incredible. Never even heard of those. Then you got Hondas. What's our... we got the 250. There's the 125. 7980. That's not bad. So you get all the Hondas, Huskies, Cowies, KTMs, of course. I've owned one of those. Magni, no idea. And there's my bike, the Piece 62, which is in fact a Ducati. Now, Augustas. There's the Zukis, Triumphs by the ton, and my personal scoot of choice, Yamahas. Woo. TZR 125R. Nice. Anyway, there's a look at some of the bikes. Like I say, it's no small list. No small list indeed. Woo. There is some snappy looking bikes here. Now, granted, you're getting into 120 grand, 96 grand. Be a little while before we can afford those. But let's go back. Because no matter how you look at it, this game's about racing motorcycles. Alright, here we go. And now, urban style amateur. Alright, obviously I don't have that, but I could buy one. I'd do that one. I've already got a gold medal in one race on there. I do qualify for that. I would have to buy Ooh, up to 520. But see, I'm going to be going against much higher. And then we've got heritage bikes, up to 300. Well, let's go for another roll on this guy. As you can see, I finished the first one. And somehow, I have no idea how, we actually managed to come in. Ooh, the Nürburgring. Interesting. 1489. So 3 laps, but it's a short track. This is a much longer one. Okay. Well, let's try this just because, you know, we can. So there we are. We've got a little bit more oompah going for us. Let's do this. Yeah, just like Skyrim, eh? But you can see right below the plate there, it says Ducati. Alright. Oh, man. These are some nutsy looking thing. Alright. I've never raced this track, so... Alright, not a bad start. Now if we can avoid all of these freaks. Give me some space, fella. I'm warning you. Whoa, 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 that needed a lot more brake than I had on hand, I'll tell you. Whoop. A little bit of a bump there. Yeesh. Yeah, at low speed it can be a little bit, say the least, treacherous. Wow, this is a pretty technical little piece of track, this one. And you can see there are indicators of where the bike behind you is. The AI doesn't care, but I do. Ooh, I got an achievement. Come on, dude. I wasn't trying to wipe you out, but you wouldn't get off of me. Oh, this time. Ooh, that was close. Bumped both of the corners badly. We did a little better that time. We managed to gain a bit on the guys behind us. Alright, that's a little better. So you can see we got our time up a bit too from being a little smoother in that corner. A little too hot coming into that one. There are some sharp ones on here, I tell you. This is one technical little piece. Did I really pull a second? Nice to see. Nice to see. Yes. Yeah, so you get much more money doing the events. We've got almost 10 grand now. So it doesn't take you that long, and you can certainly get into another bike. So the choice of your first bike doesn't lock you into certain tracks, etc. for any great length of time. In fact, barely long enough to get you used to your first bike. Ah, man. Well, we did all right. That's acceptable. That's more than acceptable. Yeah, it didn't move me too far up the charts, did it? All right. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. Okay, so we pulled a second there. How long is this guy? 29.80, so that's really long. So is that one. Now, I mean, I could run that again and try and get a first, but, you know, we'd like to look at a few other tracks, wouldn't we? Indonesia, eh? Indeed. Well, never been here either. All right, let's rock this race. See what happened, man. Whoa. That is a really sharp bike. I don't know that I would have done the rainbow thing through the middle of the paint job, but other than that, I really like it. All right, let's go race it. Okay. It's like an interesting course. Indonesia. My brother's been there. I've never been. Oh, terrible start. I was looking at something on the bike. Oh, come on, species. See, and the slightest touch against the AI and they go down like they've never ridden a motorcycle before. You know, and yet if they bump you the same way, you can sometimes manage to regain. It's almost like there's nothing in place to even make them try and catch up. Whoa, yeah. That corner, unfortunately. Tightened in when I wasn't expecting it, and I would have ended up clocking that guy right into the rail if I kept going, or vice versa. So neither one seemed like a very good option at the time. Whoa, see. Clicking against another bike can really cause you some mishap. Managed to carry enough to get them both. Oh, not quite. I think this guy's got pretty good acceleration coming up there. And he's just all over me. Come on, go, 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 go. I'm not going to catch first, I don't think. Not unless he bobbles. Maybe. Come on, little scoot. Whoa. Come on, man. Yeah, see, he's got a little better top end than me. Or a little better acceleration. We didn't quite hit top end. Barely clinging on, let me tell you. And you can see a considerably better lap when we don't have to fight with them. Now, if we can put a little bit of distance, we might just pull this one off really well, too. Alright, I like this track. This is more what I'm used to running, to be honest with you. This is a lot like the highways around here, you know. Medium speed corners, lots of elevation changes, lots of time to get your knee down into that pavement and just scrape her along if you need to. And yeah, that's the way I used to ride, so. A little bit down. I haven't been pushing as hard because I got nobody to beat. As long as I see a gap behind me, I'm a happy camper. You can see I'm getting a little bit smoother on the corners. It takes me a while to get used to it again, you know. This is, like I say, this is nothing like, you know, this ain't no Forza. This is not four-wheel racing. But this is the last lap, and it does look like we're going to pull this one off. And going dopey. And here we go. Boom. Woo! I used to do that a lot. Alright. Yeah, I mean, like, the money rolls in competitions. All you have to do is reasonably well, and away you go. So, very nice. Oh, nice to see. Moving on up. Very nice. And with that, guys, I am going to, I think, call the episode here. Really hope you enjoyed. If you did, remember, please hit that like button on your way out. I do have a Patreon channel as well. There'll be a link there somewhere. But beyond that, and above all, take care of each other, folks. We'll see you here the next time. Ciao for now.